they intentionally tried to get Trump to condemn all of these groups, the Proud Boys, Kyle Rittenhouse and the militias in Kenosha, as well as militias in general, black militias and white supremacists, as being the issue in the country. When Trump was just saying, when he defers here to talking about the left, he's not failing to condemn white supremacy, as he said earlier, sure. What he's saying is, I'm not going to condemn these groups as being the ones who are adding to the violence, because what you're failing to ask us is, do you, Biden and Trump, both condemn the groups that are starting the violence? It's like condemning somebody who throws a match into a flame. It's like, well, did you add flames to the fire to the flames? Yeah, you did, but why don't we go after the guy who started the arson rather than the person who throws the match in? And Trump knew that the disavowal game never works. Look at how he switches it to the left. And of course, Biden answers with something that absolutely blew my mind.
Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI... FBI director said.
Well, then you know what?
No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next. We're moving.
When a bat hits you over the head, that's not an idea.
Everybody in your administration tells you the truth has a bad idea.
Can I tell you what?
You have no ideas.
Antifa is a dangerous,
all right,
radical
gentlemen,
group.
We're now moving on to the Trump and Biden records.
They'll overthrow you.
When a president, I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah, and so Biden says, well, Antifa is an idea, not an organization, which is very similar to Jerry Nadler's quote, which is Antifa is a myth. See, the left has a disavowal game that Antifa, that the far left extremism, that the BLM violence, it doesn't even exist. It's like they won't even acknowledge it, and then they freak out and go, well, Trump, you don't disavow white supremacists, which he just said, sure, at the beginning of the question that he would. And then he couldn't disavow all the groups that he was asked because they tied in militias, Kyle Rittenhouse, which is an open trial and he's a minor, and that you can't condemn that as a president yet. And then they also brought in the Proud Boys. And Trump just said, to stand back, stand down to Proud Boys. Because Trump can't say that the Proud Boys are evil or white supremacists because Trump works on the basis of facts. But who is saying that the Proud Boys are white supremacists? Let's break this down and show you why Trump is not wrong for not condemning the other groups and why he was unable to answer that question. So number one, the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center with ties to George Soros, that is similar to Right Wing Watch and Media Matters. These groups are basically far left propaganda machines that are run to make everybody seem to be an anti-Semite. Because in today's modern world, murdering babies through abortion, okay. Cutting off your pee-pee so you can become a woman, okay. Sexualizing children in a movie Cuties, okay. Saying mean words or nasty jokes, anti-Semite. Anyway, they say the Proud Boys, established in the midst of the 2016 presidential election by Vice Media co-founder Gavin McInnes, the Proud Boys are self-described Western chauvinists, still no description of white supremacy, who admittedly deny any connection to the racist alt-right, insisting they are simply a fraternal group spreading anti-political correctness and anti-white guilt agenda. So the SPLC, who's some reason has made themselves God, already says that Proud Boys denies being white supremacists. The reason why they deny that is because they're not all white. And so it's people say, well, that's internalized racism. That is absolute BS. Proud Boys are a multiracial organization. I'm not defending them, but they have the right to exist. There's a right to a well-trained militia. What it comes down to is you read this description further from SPLC, and it says, their disavowals of bigotry are belied by their actions. Rank and file, Proud Boys and leaders regularly spout white nationalist memes and maintain affiliations with known extremists. They are known for anti-Muslim and misogynistic rhetoric. Proud Boys have appeared alongside other hate groups at extremist gatherings like Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. Always remember that one. Indeed, former Proud Boys member Jason Kessler helped to organize the event. So the way that they say that Proud Boys are white supremacists is because they have some members have some ties. I want to remind you that Proud Boys is a formal organization, not an idea. And there are people who are inspired by Proud Boys, but they are not formal members. It has a required membership. On top of that, I want to say that their accusations and standards to confirm that this is a white supremacist group is that they share white nationalist memes. What are those memes? Those are anything with Pepe the Frog or clowns. I'm not joking. That's the SPLC for you. Absolute joke.